The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that me. That la is a rat. I don't do no damn
Hey
fighting.
man, you just want to happen?
Did I? Crazy.
They're saying you were disordered. Outside
he
the
put his
casino, there was
hands
a
on
fight
you?
near.
Someone needs to call Lil Tjay's media team and lawyer, because how is he out here screaming that Offset is a rat, basically admitting he went after him at the casino after a fight popped off? Dude is literally telling on himself. But also the fact this whole thing happened inside a casino should seriously be a wake-up call for Offset. And what's up with Stefon Diggs seeming to enjoy all of this? Is he getting his payback for Cardi?
Gun violence. You're in the casino in Hard Rock.
The situation has gotten Cardi B's attention because at the end of the day, Offset is Cardi's baby daddy, and anything that happens to him could impact their kids. And that's really the only part that has Cardi stressed, not Offset himself. In fact, she's already said online that she wants nothing to do with him. So trust me, Cardi is not losing sleep over that man. Now, allegedly, Cardi also believes this whole incident has something to do with a gambling situation that went left, and it might be way bigger than people realize. See, Lil Tjay's lawyer already claimed that despite what's being put out there, he wasn't directly involved, which would mean the situation isn't as simple as it looks. Allegedly, there may be someone else behind the scenes who actually wants Offset seriously harmed, and that's reportedly what Cardi is trying to hint at. Baby, I'm also cracking up because instead of people sending prayers to Offset, we've got folks in the comments saying he owes them money. Offset, honey, this is not the economy to be playing with people's pockets. Look where it landed you, and it could have been worse. Now, according to what his team is saying, Offset is okay and currently in the hospital receiving treatment. Basically, he's stable, but they're still keeping a close eye on him. And if y'all saw the hospital photos, he looks like a full-on mess. The one that really caught my attention is this picture right here. He's smoking in the hospital after everything that just happened. I'm pretty sure smoking is not going to help an open injury and could cause complications like clotting, right? Maybe I'm wrong. What do I know, child? I mean, I'm glad he's okay, but those photos are chaotic. Him in that gown, the woman next to him with that rough dye job, and whoever the other lady is, maybe his mom, looking like she's beyond disappointed. And trust, this whole incident is messy. It reportedly happened near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. Police responded almost immediately, with a spokesperson later saying, "We are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. Seminole police were on site immediately, and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure, and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal." So police also revealed that Lil Tjay was arrested and charged in connection with the incident. According to online arrest records, he was booked into the Broward County Jail on a disorderly conduct charge and held on a $500 bond. They also said the incident started as a fight and that a second person detained at the scene has not been charged. According to the probable cause affidavit, cops claim Lil Tjay directed members of this group to start the fight with another group of men, and it ended with Offset getting injured. Child, even with the arrest record being public, Lil Tjay's lawyer denied her client had anything to do with the incident, calling it all rumors. Like, she literally said any reporting otherwise is false and told people to rely on trusted sources. Baby, I don't know what news she's watching because Lil Tjay has been doing all the talking.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that me. That la is a rat. I don't do no damn
Hey
fighting.
man, you just want to happen?
Did I? Crazy.
They're saying you were disordered.
Did
Outside
he
the
put his
casino, there was
hands
a
on
fight
you?
near.
Honestly, does he not realize that when he goes to court over this incident, they can literally pull up these videos as evidence? Like, what do you mean that's the last thing I saw? You weren't supposed to be seeing anything at all. Lord.
Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life. Ask
Somebody
Offset.
owe you- does somebody
Ask
owe you
Offset.
money?
Fight?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Girl, hate to tell you this, Dawn, but you're about to be working overtime on this one because your client is just as messy as Offset. And to make it worse, DMs between Offset and Lil Tjay leaked online, showing Offset allegedly owed Tjay $10,000 and supposedly told him to come get it back in blood. So yeah, Tjay is definitely wrapped up in this, and honestly, it's wild. He's been rapping music for years and never really popped off like that, and now this might end up being what people remember him for. And on top of that, he's already doing interviews talking about the situation and basically confirming that Offset really did tell him to come get the money in blood.
Did he give you your money back?
I don't know. Told me to get that shit in blood. Like that shit. I look at it like, bro, you mad old gang compared to me, bro. Like I wish I would. Like that's like I'm gambling right now, and I fake like I ain't want to use no names. You feel me? But that's like, you feel me? Me gambling right now, and somebody has to be like you feel me? That's like I'm a little younger than me. Feel me? Like, and I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna even do that. It's not my character trait. But they be like, nah, here, put the next bet. After I fake, I quit, I tap out. You feel me? On some, like, not even. That's not like that. It's like if I.
Can you believe this guy? Anyway, like I said, this situation has Cardi B feeling all kinds of ways. Not because she's really focused on Offset himself, but because he's the father of her children and anything that happens to him would naturally affect them. Reports also suggest Cardi has spoken about Offset's gambling habits getting out of control, and if he's not careful, he could end up in serious danger because of the kind of people he may be dealing with. Now, from what I've seen and what people have been saying, Offset is often at casinos and gambling frequently, and if someone is spending that much time gambling, it usually means they're also taking heavy losses. And interestingly, there are claims that casinos treat him very well, offering him top suites, VIP service, and even private travel when needed. But that's often how high rollers are treated, because they know he will keep coming back. That also puts him in a cycle where money is constantly moving in and out, and debts can build up quickly. There have also been claims that Offset owes money to different people, and some situations have surfaced publicly, including comments from individuals like Des Bryant, who mentioned a personal money dispute involving Offset. He described a situation where money was requested back and tensions were present around it. There have also been mentions online of other financial disagreements involving Offset, though details vary depending on the source. Baby, at the end of the day, all of this paints a picture of someone surrounded by ongoing financial pressure and constant public attention around his money situation.
Offset have a bet?
He owes me $5,000.
Oh, God.
He does.
Was it a serious... Yo, Baskin. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine.
No.
Called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet?
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to?
Yes.
That is funny, though.
I've talked to him 1,000 times since then and never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course.
Because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his...
And based on reports, he owes up to $900,000 in debts. He even owes the United States government money. Homeboy is in a really bad position right now. Oh, and remember, he is still trying to go after Cardi's money, and that's probably making her even more frustrated. And do you know who people are saying is enjoying all this mess? Stefon Diggs. Allegedly, after his breakup with Cardi, there have been claims that he's been speaking negatively about her and her family. And now with all the Offset drama, people online are saying he's calling it karma for the situation he went through. I mean, at this point, it feels like a lot of different people are involved in the conversation, whether directly or just through social media reactions. Realistically, there are probably people around him who are focused more on the money he owes than anything else, rather than his well-being. And it's honestly a sad situation. Even Cardi has been very vocal in the past about her frustrations with Offset on social media, expressing how overwhelmed she felt in that relationship. And when fans suggested she should tone it down, she doubled down on her feelings, showing just how complicated things between them have been. At this point, it seems like Cardi is relieved not to be directly tied to the financial side of his situation anymore. But behind the scenes, there are still claims circulating that the pressure around money and debts is creating serious tension in his life. Hopefully, things calm down and he can get everything under control. Meanwhile, let me know what you think about this situation in the comments below.